Hey everyone, welcome back guys, Excalibur here. So welcome to another artifact video. So in this one we're going to talk about the Punisher staff of Immortal. Alright, it have a weird name, it does a weird job. Anyway, so this artifact is a really aggressive artifact. So you're going to use this one in like Seal Land and on heroes that nobody uses anymore except for early game. And yeah, as I said before, these guides are for beginners and for people who doesn't know or want some in-depth information about certain things in the game. So the staff punisher of Immortal, or as we call it in the community, the dildo. Yeah, I didn't make that name, but people call it that. I don't know. Okay, so it gives attack, crit damage, and God's power as a bonus. So when the hero crits, deal extra damage by 25% of the target's max HP, but it caps at 2500 percent of the hero's attack. So this is a cap. So when you hit the cap, there is no more damage. And yeah, aggressive, really aggressive artifact, useful only on certain heroes and in certain situations. Okay, it's not that useful anymore, just in certain situations, and it can be used on certain heroes. When we go to Shadow faction, so the only one here that strikes me as I want to use it is Tex. Okay, so Tex can use it to clear the Aspen dungeon, I mean in the Tower of Oblivion, for his silence and horrify. So Tex can do some damage with this artifact especially, and you can clear Seal Land with him as well, but since you have an E5 Eloise, she can use it with minimal effort. Is it useful on anybody else? Well, all of these heroes are obsolete now, so there is no shadow heroes that are useful. Most of them are tenants, except for, the only three heroes that are useful here are these four here. So Eloise, Tex, Ithaqua, and Gaston. So Tex is the only hero who can use it in shadow. Moving on. Anyone here can use it? The only one here can use it is Penny. So Penny is a crit monster, so she can use it to clear Seal Land in Fortress for you with minimal effort. Okay, so she can use it to clear Seal Land for you, or even Aspen dungeon for you. So does anybody here deserves to use it? I would say the only case to use it if you have a spare Punisher if Immortal and you have like Fiona as a tenant, or Inosuke as a tenant for like Sword Flash, then yeah, throw it on them to give her extra stats. Other than that, if you are going to use it on a hero by its own, yeah, nobody else deserves to use it except for Penny, and nobody builds Penny anymore except for Seal Land, and you can do it with any hero that lies in this lineup in here. So anybody in here can use it except for this. I don't know, nobody ever tried Seal Land with this girl before, but yeah, Penny is the only one that can use a Punisher of Immortal. And any one of these heroes, if you are using them as tenants and you have a spare Punisher that nobody uses. Okay, and in Abyss, yeah, everybody can use it. I'm just kidding. Okay, so Morax can use it as well. He is a burst damage hero, so he can use the Punisher of Immortal to just blow his damage in the first 3 rounds and kill the bosses and everyone. And also Delicium can also use it to deal some humongous damage as well. Anybody else can use it? Nobody really cares about other Abyss heroes at the moment because there is not the much that they can do. The only useful one is Ignis, and she can do nothing. She is a healer, so she needs a crown. So the only one uses it is Morax and Delicium, and maybe, and that's a far maybe, you can use it on Waldic, but these two are the ones you can go and use Punisher if Immortal on, so they can only use it in clearing sea land for you, because Morax is useless otherwise, and the Lycium can be useful in broken spaces with different setup. Okay, so in Abyss, who can use it? Okay, Morax and the Lycium. Okay, in Forest, well, yeah, you guessed it. The only one who can use it in here optimally is Garuda. If you just began to play the game, you have an E5 Garuda, just shove a Punisher of Immortal in her, and oh my god, that came out wrong, sorry. Just use a Punisher of Immortal in her, on her, oh my god, and she can clear sea land for you easily. She can just kill everyone with this Punisher of Immortal. Anybody else can use it? Not really. In the Dark faction, yeah, nobody else here except for maybe Aspen. So Aspen is the only one who can use it in here. And Light, yeah, you guessed it, yeah. The only use for it in Light is Russell, so he can clear sea land for you, sea land 20 for you in Light faction, and that's it really. Nobody else can use it. So okay, so in the Transcendence, who can use it? I would say, and this is my opinion, nobody can use it except Sword Flash, and in only Vortex, in Void Vortex. So Sword Flash in Void Vortex can do some damage with the Punisher of Immortal, because she will be set as aggressive as possible with enables, with stone, with anything, so she can do some damage in Void Vortex, and nobody else can really benefit from it except maybe Asmodel, because he's a crit monster as well, so maybe Asmodel. But Sword Flash in Void Vortex only can use it. Okay, in the normal modes she can use a Melodic Strength or an AMB, but in Void Vortex, yeah, throw a Splendid Punisher on Sword Flash and she can do some damage in Void Vortex for you. Alright, so again, what's so special about this artifact? It's aggressive as heck. Okay, so it's an aggressive artifact that only have limited uses, especially in Sea Land and in Void Vortex. Okay, you can't use it on a normal hero, except you only have this artifact, so you can shove it on Tex or I don't know, Garuda or any other attack damage hero you have. What does it give? So 20% attack, 15% crit, 50% crit damage, and I will explain what does this mean, but in another video, because it's gonna take some time. And the bonus is God's power. So when the hero crits, he will deal extra damage by 25% of the target's max HP. Okay, but it will cap at 500% of that hero's attack. So this is useful only in the first rounds. So yeah, it will just perish really quick. It's for, like, as I said, okay guys, it's for fast damage. Okay, for first 2 or 3 rounds in Void Vortex or in Sea Land. That's it. There is no other use for it, except in early game you can use it on Tex or Delicium or Morax if you have these guys built for some stupid reason. Okay, anyway, there's nothing else to talk about here, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. So have a beautiful day and peace.